Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Top 3 ultra-rare and valuable USA 1-dime old coins. What if I told you that a simple dime from 1982 could be worth more than your monthly rent, your car payment, or even a dream vacation? The 1982 Roosevelt dime is one of those extraordinary coins that most people overlook, but savvy collectors know it holds the potential to change someone's financial future overnight. This isn't just pocket change. This is a certified numismatic treasure with a fascinating history and incredible market demand that's driving prices through the roof. The story of the 1982 dime begins at the historic Denver Mint, where it was struck during a pivotal year in American coinage. The early 1980s marked a transitional period for U.S. mints as they perfected their striking processes and quality control measures. While millions of these dimes were produced for everyday commerce, a tiny fraction emerged with extraordinary characteristics that make them worth a small fortune today. These weren't just ordinary coins, they were struck with such precision and quality that the finest specimens now command astronomical prices from serious collectors. What makes the 1982 dime so incredibly valuable comes down to 3 crucial factors: condition, rarity, and collector demand. The majority of these dimes entered circulation and were worn down through daily use, but the handful that survived in pristine, untouched condition have become the holy grail for Roosevelt dime collectors. Professional grading services like PCGS and NGC have certified fewer than 24 examples in the highest grade of MS-68, creating an intense competition among collectors to own one of these perfect specimens. The market for high-grade 1982 dimes has exploded in recent years, with record-breaking auction prices that will make your jaw drop. While a typical circulated example might only be worth its face value, a gem-quality MS-67 can sell for $300 to $500. But here's where it gets really exciting: the absolute finest known examples graded MS-68 have sold for upwards of $15,000 at major auctions. That's right. A single dime worth 15,000 times its face value. And with each passing year, as more collectors enter the market and existing high-grade specimens become locked away in permanent collections, these prices are only expected to climb higher. But condition isn't the only factor that can make your 1982 dime valuable. Error coins from this year are particularly sought after, with varieties like double dies, repunched mint marks, or off-center strikes commanding premium prices. Some of these error coins have sold for thousands of dollars to specialist collectors who recognize their rarity and historical significance. The thrill of potentially discovering one of these rare errors is what keeps coin hunters searching through rolls and collections decades after these dimes were minted. The historical context of the 1982 dime adds another layer to its collectability. This was the last year before the U.S. Mint made subtle but noticeable changes to the dime's design, making the 1982 issue the final representation of a specific era in American coinage. Numismatists building complete sets of Roosevelt dimes absolutely need an example from this year, and they're willing to pay top dollar for the best available specimens. This constant collector demand creates a strong foundation for the coin's long-term value appreciation. Imagine this scenario. You're sorting through an old coin collection that's been sitting in your attic for years. As you sift through the jars and albums, you spot a shiny 1982 dime that looks like it's never been used. Your heart starts racing as you realize you might be holding a coin worth thousands. This isn't just fantasy, it's happened to ordinary people who took the time to look closely at their coins. The difference between a dime worth 10 cents and one worth $15,000 could be as simple as recognizing quality and taking action. Professional coin grading has revolutionized how we evaluate coins like the 1982 dime. Services like PCGS and NGC use advanced technology and expert analysis to authenticate and grade coins on a 70-point scale. The difference between an MS-67 and MS-68 might be invisible to the untrained eye, but to collectors, that 1-point difference can mean a value gap of thousands of dollars. This is why having your potential treasure professionally evaluated could be the best investment you ever make. The future outlook for the 1982 dime is exceptionally bright. As more collectors worldwide enter the numismatic market, the competition for high-quality examples of key dates like this one intensifies. Auction records continue to be broken year after year, and the population of top-grade specimens remains extremely limited. Financial experts are increasingly recognizing rare coins as alternative assets that can diversify investment portfolios, bringing even more buyers into the market. All these factors combine to create a perfect storm of value appreciation for coins like the 1982 D-dime. If you think you might have one of these valuable dimes, here's what you need to do immediately. First, carefully examine your coin under good lighting with a magnifying glass. Look for any signs of wear on Roosevelt's cheek or hair. The absence of wear could indicate a mint state coin. Check for any unusual features like doubling or striking errors. Then, compare it to high-resolution images of top-grade examples online. If you believe you might have a winner, the next step is to have it professionally authenticated and graded. This small investment could pay off massively. The story of the 1982 D-dime proves that extraordinary treasures can be hiding in plain sight. While millions were made, only a select few survived in the condition that makes collectors swoon. These coins represent not just monetary value, but a tangible piece of American history that's becoming increasingly rare to find in pristine condition. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone who just stumbled upon this information, the potential to discover a life-changing coin is very real. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. The 1982 D-dime has already made fortunes for those who recognized its potential early. Now it's your turn to check your collections, ask relatives about old coin stashes, and keep your eyes open at flea markets and estate sales. The coin of your dreams could be waiting to be discovered, and when you find it, you'll join the ranks of those who turned pocket change into serious money. The hunt is on. Will you be the next success story? Remember, every great numismatic discovery begins with someone taking a second look at what others might dismiss as ordinary. Your 1982 D-dime could be the key to unlocking an unexpected windfall. Start searching today, because fortune favors those who recognize value where others see only spare change. The next record-breaking sale could have your name on it. Next up, could a simple dime from 1983 be the key to unlocking a financial windfall? The answer is a resounding yes, if it's the right 1983 D mint mark dime. While most people overlook these small coins, savvy collectors know that certain dimes from this year hold incredible potential for massive future value. The 1983 D dime isn't just spare change, it's a piece of American minting history that could be worth thousands, or even tens of thousands, in the right condition. The story of the 1983 D dime begins at the Denver Mint, where millions of Roosevelt dimes were struck that year. However, hidden among the mass-produced coins are rare errors, unique strikes, and ultra-high-grade specimens that stand out from the rest. Some of these dimes were struck with doubling in the design, off-center errors, or even missing mint marks, mistakes that make them highly desirable to collectors. The most valuable examples are those preserved in flawless, uncirculated condition, untouched by wear and tear. Right now, a standard 1983 D dime in average condition might only be worth face value. But if you have one that's pristine, graded MS-67 or higher by professional services like PCGS or NGC, its value skyrockets. Some top-tier examples have already sold for over $1,500 at auction, and that's just the beginning. The rarest error coins, such as those with dramatic doubling or striking anomalies, could command even higher prices, potentially reaching $5,000 or more in today's market. And as time goes on, their scarcity will only increase their worth. What makes the 1983 D dime so special is its position in numismatic history. The early 1980s were a time of transition for the U.S. Mint, with changes in production techniques that occasionally led to rare and valuable mistakes. Unlike earlier silver dimes, these were made of a copper-nickel blend, meaning the ones with errors or exceptional quality stand out even more. Collectors are constantly searching for these hidden gems, knowing that just one rare find could be a life-changing discovery. Imagine pulling a dime from your old coin jar, only to discover it's one of the finest known 1983 D specimens in existence. That's the dream that drives coin hunters, and it's a dream that could become reality. The highest graded examples of this coin are already selling for four-figure sums, and as more collectors enter the market, demand will push prices even higher. This isn't just a coin, it's an investment, a piece of art, and a historical artifact all in one. The future potential of the 1983 dime is staggering. If the coin market continues its current trajectory, with rare coins breaking auction records year after year, this dime could easily see its value multiply. Some experts predict that within the next decade, the absolute finest examples could surpass $10,000, especially if new era varieties are discovered. The key is preservation. Coins kept in original, untouched condition will always be the most valuable. Right now, the maximum recorded sale for a 1983 dime is in the range of $1,500 to $2,000 for top-grade, non-error coins. However, if a previously unknown error or a perfect MS-68 specimen surfaces, that number could explode. The coin market thrives on rarity, and the 1983 dime has all the ingredients to become one of the most sought-after modern coins in the coming years. The question isn't if its value will rise, it's how high it will go. If you own a 1983 dime, don't make the mistake of underestimating it. Check for any unusual features, doubled lettering, missing mint marks, or sharp, unblemished surfaces. Even if it looks ordinary, it could still be a high-grade coin worth hundreds. The best move is to have it professionally graded, as third-party authentication instantly boosts its marketability and value. The difference between a raw coin and a slabbed MS-67 could be thousands of dollars. The hunt for rare coins is more exciting than ever, and the 1983 dime is a prime target. Every year, new collectors enter the market, driving up demand for key dates and errors. If you have one of these dimes, you're holding a potential goldmine. The time to act is now, before the rest of the world catches on and prices surge even higher. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a beginner, this dime represents an opportunity for serious profit. Don't let this chance slip away. History has shown that coins once considered ordinary can become legendary rarities. The 1983 dime is on that path, and its journey to extreme value has only just begun. Check your change, dig through old collections, and stay alert, because the next record-breaking sale could be yours. The future of this coin is bright, and those who recognize its potential today will be the ones celebrating tomorrow. Your fortune might be hiding in plain sight. Will you be the one to claim it? The 1983 dime is waiting. Will you seize its value before it's too late? Next up, what if I told you that a simple dime from 1995, one you might have tossed aside as spare change, could actually be worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars? The 1995 Roosevelt dime, struck at the Philadelphia Mint, is one of those hidden gems that most people walk right past without realizing its true potential. But collectors know better. This unassuming little coin has a story, a rarity factor, and a growing demand that could turn it into a serious payday for those lucky enough to find one in top condition. The 1995 dime was part of a massive production run at the Philadelphia Mint, where millions of these coins were struck for everyday circulation. But here's the catch. While most were worn down in pockets and cash registers, a small number survived in pristine, untouched condition. These near-perfect dimes, especially those graded MS-67 or higher by professional services like PCGS or NGC, are the ones that make collectors' hearts race. Even more exciting are the rare error coins, those with doubling off-center strikes or missing mint marks, which can send the value skyrocketing into the thousands. Right now, the demand for high-grade 1995 dimes is heating up. Collectors are actively searching for them, and auction prices reflect that hunger. A standard circulated dime might only be worth face value, but a flawless, uncirculated example can sell for $500 to $1,500. And if you're holding one of the ultra-rare error coins, that's where things get really interesting. Some error variants, like dramatic double dies or striking mistakes, have sold for over $10,000 in recent years. The market is hungry for these coins, and the number of buyers willing to pay top dollar is growing every day. Why is this dime so special? The mid-1990s were a fascinating time for U.S. coinage. The mint was refining its processes, and occasional mistakes slipped through, mistakes that are now highly sought after. The 1995 P dime also holds a unique place in history as part of the last generation of Roosevelt dimes before major design changes in the 2000s. This makes it a key piece for collectors building complete sets, driving up demand even further. The more time passes, the fewer high-quality examples remain, meaning the value is only going to climb. Imagine this. You're sorting through an old jar of coins and there it is, a shiny 1995 P dime that looks like it just came off the press. That coin could be your ticket to a four-figure payday. Even if it doesn't have a dramatic error, a top-grade specimen is still a valuable find. And if it does have a rare mistake, like doubling on the date or lettering, you could be looking at a small fortune. The thrill of the hunt is what makes coin collecting so exciting, and the 1995 P dime is one of those sleeper hits that could make someone very rich. The current record sales for this dime tell the story. While most sell for modest amounts, the highest graded examples and error coins have broken into the thousands. A single dime, worth just 10 cents in everyday use, can transform into a collector's dream with the right characteristics. And here's the best part. The market for modern rare coins is stronger than ever. More people are entering the hobby, and prices for key dates like the 1995 P dime are rising steadily. If you have one, now is the time to cash in. But how do you know if your 1995 P dime is valuable? First, examine it closely. Look for any unusual features, doubled lettering, misaligned strikes, or missing details. Then consider its condition. Is it flawless with no scratches or wear? If so, it could be a high-grade coin worth grading. Professional authentication from PCGS or NGC can turn an ordinary-looking dime into a certified treasure, instantly boosting its value and appeal to serious buyers. The difference between a raw coin and a graded MS-67 can mean hundreds of dollars in your pocket. The future of the 1995 P dime is incredibly bright. As more collectors compete for the finest examples, prices will only go up. Some experts predict that within the next decade, the rarest variants could surpass $2,000 or more at auction. This isn't just a coin, it's an investment. And unlike stocks or real estate, it's something you might already own without even realizing it. The key is to act fast, before everyone else catches on and the market becomes even more competitive. If you're sitting on a 1995 P dime, don't make the mistake of thinking it's just another piece of change. This coin has history, rarity, and a fan base of collectors ready to pay big money for the right specimen. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or someone who just stumbled upon this dime by chance, you could be holding a small but mighty fortune in your hand. The question is, will you be the one to cash in, or will you let this opportunity slip away? The hunt for rare coins is a thrilling adventure, and the 1995 P dime is one of those hidden stars that could change your life. Every day, people discover that their ordinary coins are actually worth serious money. Will you be next? Check your change, dig through those old collections, and don't overlook the humble dime. The next big find could be yours, and the 1995 P dime might just be the key to unlocking a windfall you never saw coming. So, what are you waiting for? The coin of your dreams could be sitting in your pocket right now. The 1995 P dime is more than just money, it's a legend in the making. Will you be part of its story? The clock is ticking, and the next record-breaking sale could have your name on it. Start looking today, your treasure hunt begins now.